Hello YouTube, I'm here to talk about the Amazing Spider-Man franchise, the first, second, and third, and how I would do it, and what villains I would choose. And yeah, so let's get started. So first, the title. I'm not sure, I want to choose names like the Spider-Man, or the Amazing Spider-Man. I'm going to do Spectacular or Ultimate. Yeah. Either one of those. Probably do Spectacular. The Spectacular Spider-Man. And so, yeah. I keep forgetting things. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Oh yeah. So, how the plot would go. So let's say I redid the whole the little battery, whatever. Let's say I did like, what's it called? Like redid the whole Amazing Spider-Man franchise. And like this would be my movie. It would be called The Spectacular Spider-Man. Or like, this is the reboot. First villain I would have would be Vulture, and his plan would be to find vultures and kill them, obviously, and he would take their blood, put them in these dark green feathered darts, and he would go around town and throw them at everyone he sees so that they would become like vultures, and they would like go around the world and assassinate people so they could be the only people on Earth. Yeah, I don't know. And whatever, and Spidey, at the end, they have their final battle, they're like punching each other, kicking each other. Vulture has like sharp feathers, he like slashes Spider-Man, Spider-Man's bleeding, whatever. And so he, gets revenge. All my villains would die. So with what's his name, Vulture, he would destroy his wings so they wouldn't work. They'd be like broken, and he would kick him off the building, which is where they would be fighting. He would fall to his death, and Spider-Man would swing, and he would go into his spider and stuff, and credits ending. For my ending sequence for the Spectacular Spider-Man would be this robber would go into Vulture's house. He would see electric in his closet, so he would kick the door open, and he would see these little gadget things of shock, like electric. And if you know Spider-Man, you know this villain really well. So he picks up the gadget and smiles, yeah, whatever. And that would be the end. And that villain would be Shocker. A lot of you don't really like Shocker. He wouldn't be like a main villain type, but I would say he would. But he wouldn't be like that wimpy quilt person. He'd be like really buff, like buff as Rhino. And he would, instead of yellow and red, whatever, he would be like black, and he would be like, his eyes would be yellow, and he would be like, I don't know, something like that. So in the second movie, he would go up to, it's like Electro, but a little different. You know how Electro works with Vulture in the old TV show, and I think a little of the comics. His plan would be to go on top of a tall building with a lot of power, let's say like Oscorp, and shock it with his two fists, and make the sky like electric, and so he would send things up there to like assassinate them, and it would like break into little electric pieces, and everyone in there would die. And then Spider-Man would come at the ending scene. He would kick him, and after he kills him, so after he would he'd actually pull down the thing where he would be on top. It's a big thing. He would crush him. That's how he would die. He would fix the city. Like he would. I haven't figured that part out yet, but he would fix that, and yeah. So that would be the end. But then the ending sequence for that would be. I haven't really thought of it, but yeah. Oh yeah. It was this. It's just this random guy. It's Norman Osborn. He goes into his Oscorp tower, see that everything's destroyed, and yeah. Well, no, it won't be Norman Osborn. It would be someone else. I don't know, but it would be this random guy. Forgot his name, and he saw Norman's glider and suit. He would get the idea that it was going to become Hobgoblin, and that would be the villain in the third one, because they already did Green Goblin. I want to do him, but Hobgoblin would be the villain, and so in the next one, the Spectacular Spider-Man 3, it would be Hobgoblin. He would... I'm not sure about his plans yet, but he wouldn't be like orange and yellow, that light purple cape. He would be dark, all dark, and a very dark, like you can still see it, the dark purple cape, and he would have an orange mask, like Green Goblin's, but it's like he'd have little knives here. He'd be more like flexible more than the Green Goblin and Spider-Man, the very first one. And I think his plans would be like, I haven't thought of it, but he would just try to destroy the world, and he would become a supreme leader of New York City, then eventually the world, and Spider-Man would come. I'm not sure how Hobgoblin would die. Maybe stabbed or exploded, or stabbed from his glider, but that would be copying the first movie, but I don't know. And then I would have a fourth movie. I'm going to, if I make them, I don't know. But there's Spectacular Spider-Man 4. I'm not sure who would be in it. Maybe Carnage or Venom, when the fourth one, that's when I introduced the black suit and Venom. First it's the easy, then it comes to Venom and Carnage, and eventually Mysterio. And so let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments and ideas below. And I'm making these in a movie, so yeah. So if you have any ideas of what I should do to my franchise, leave me a comment below in the comment section, like my videos, and yeah, peace. Wait, follow me on Facebook. I'm TwoToLegman. Follow me on Twitter at TwoToLegman1, and I'm gonna make an Instagram. I have one for myself, Noah Drayson 0012, and my new one is probably gonna be called TwoToLegman Films. I have Instagram, and Twitter's at TwoToLegman1. So, Beast, Boss, Swaggy, Leets.